The 1990 Ontario Summer Games opening ceremonies, Friday at 8 on CKCO TV.
From CKCO TV News, the Ontario Report.
Good evening, I'm Colleen Walsh. Brent Hansen is on vacation this week. A head-on crash near Midland has claimed 2 lives. Midland OPP say 21-year-old Jane Maxwell of Bramalea and 23-year-old Donald Browning of Brampton both died in the accident. The crash closed Highway 69 yesterday in both directions for about an hour. A draft report on restructuring municipal boundaries in Bruce County is just off the presses, and one township council is already voicing its displeasure. Saugeen Township Council is calling the report nothing but a bum rap for its residents.
Saugeen Township Council is quick to oppose a draft report from the committee that's designing new municipal boundaries for Bruce County. In a prepared statement to the media, Saugeen Township Reeve Harry Tatey said there is nothing positive in the proposal for his township. The restructuring study booklet details 2 options for the future of the township. In option 1, Saugeen is lumped together with the towns of Port Elgin and Southampton. The other choice carves the township into 4 pieces, each to become part of neighboring jurisdictions.
No one ever came to us to see if we had any problems or anything within our municipality or what our needs were. And so why, without getting any input, would they take and chop a township up like that?
In addition to losing the township's identity, Tatey says taxes could be twice as much as they are now for no more services than residents currently receive.
Our taxes are going to double for local input, and the level of service won't change. You're not going to see any sewer or water run out into the township, and street lights up and down the concessions and sidewalks and whatnot like the service.
Bruce County Council has the deciding vote on whether to proceed with the restructuring committee's recommendations. Meantime, Saugeen Township Council is asking township residents to sign a questionnaire to weigh that decision in favor of keeping the township intact. In Saugeen Township, Vicki Goff, CKCO TV News.
A new twist on an old gimmick could cost some companies in southern Ontario thousands of dollars. Businesses have been receiving invoices that look like bills from Bell Canada. The statements are actually from a privately run firm based in Downsview. So far, only Windsor's been hit. Rick Walker explains how it works.
Officials with the Better Business Bureau say they've received hundreds of complaints from businesses in Windsor in recent weeks. Banks, hotels, and hundreds of others have received mail from a Downsview company calling itself Classified Directory Publishers Incorporated. Inside is a statement that looks like a bill from Bell Canada for an ad that has been placed in the Yellow Pages. In reality, if the bill is paid, Classified Directory Publishers will print an ad for the customer in its National Business Directory. But officials with the ZEE-BEE don't know how many of the directories are published, and it's not known how they're circulated. Some do send money thinking they're paying off bills from the phone company. The ZEE-BEE believes the Downsview firm gets its mailing list from the phone book. According to the Better Business Bureau, the Downsview company has been operating for several years, but the latest batch of invoices has a new twist. They make it look like a portion of a bill has already been paid, with an outstanding balance in excess of $100.
Now, companies sometimes will pay from statements. Companies who, especially in today's economic climate, wish to preserve their credit rating say, oh my heavens, we haven't paid the bill, let's pay the statement. And we're concerned that people may be paying for service for which they're receiving very little value.
Despite the complaints and obvious attempts to confuse people, the Better Business Bureau says Classified Directory Publishers isn't doing anything illegal. Our attempts to contact company owners were unsuccessful. In Windsor, Rick Walker, CKCO TV News.
The town of Bracebridge held its annual antique show and sale this weekend. It began 7 years ago as a local fundraiser, and it's grown to become one of the largest of its kind in Ontario. This year, the show attracted more than 40 exhibitors from across the province and several thousand spectators. It featured everything from glass and china to silver plate and pine furniture. There was even a demonstration of caning furniture. Some star attractions, an American Pearpoint lamp from the 1920s worth about $6,000, and a bit of nostalgia from 1948, a $5 Mickey Mouse watch now worth close to $200. The zebra mussel has become a cartoon character. The mussels are in fact a menace in our Great Lakes, but the town of West Lorne, west of London, has adopted a zebra mussel as a mascot. Steve PARR has more.
West Lorne, Ontario, between Chatham and London. The people here would really like to put this village on the map, and a menacing mussel may do it. Meet Stan the waterman. That's Lake Erie he's looking at, West Lorne's water supply. It's good water. Problem is, it's full of zebra mussels, little clam-like creatures that clog up water intakes. Stan is worried.
First, we started monitoring the inlet line, and I think now it's about 50 or 60% less flow than we had when the things first got into the lake.
This is West Lorne's raw water well. They drained it for us so we could go inside and look at what's growing down here. Zebra mussels are on the well walls and in pipes. West Lorne will have to build a new $4.5 million lake inlet pipe with chlorine injectors to kill the things. You'd think West Lornians would hate the zebra mussel, but no, they've adopted a caricature of a mussel as a town mascot. You'll see ZEE-BEE the mussel on t-shirts and caps all over town.
That's my color.
Sort of a nasty character to be known for, though, isn't it?
Well, I suppose you could say that.
Could you come up with a better mascot?
Well, I guess that's what West Lorne is known for at this time, so we went with that.
The sale of ZEE-BEE mussel shirts will raise cash for the village's Labor Day ZEE-BEE festival. Back at the pump house, Stan doesn't find ZEE-BEE quite so humorous.
We don't find any humor in it, or I don't personally.
All right. Make some money off these things, though.
Well, I hope the town does.
In West Lorne, Steve PARR, CKCO TV News.
The wet weather has come to an end throughout central and southwestern Ontario. Tomorrow, sunshine is expected to take its place and last right through to the end of the week.
I'm Dr. Dean Adele. Marijuana and your health.
The battle for top spot in the American League East Division continued tonight as the Blue Jays opened a 3-game series in Chicago against the White Sox, while the Boston Red Sox are in Oakland playing the world champion Oakland A's.